Hello my friends and welcome back to another Brotato Danger 5 random run, where we take a random character and random weapon, try to beat Danger 5 with it. Hope you're all doing well. Let's just jump right in and see what we get. Alright, we got the Speedy. So the Speedy is one of the classes that I lost with in my previous random runs. We did the Wrench and I lost with it. So I'm not going to reroll if we get the Wrench. I will reroll if we get what I did in my class guide to the Speedy, which was the Shuriken. So any other of these weapons, so anything other than the Shuriken is going to be fair game, I think. But we're going to just roll for what we what weapon we use. Speedy is a deceptively difficult character for a couple reasons. You stand still more often than you think you do, and taking double damage when you stand still is incredibly dangerous, and the bonus speed is obviously good. It's very powerful to have bonus move speed, but it can get out of hand quickly and outpace your reflexes. So one item that's actually really good on the Speedy is the item that caps your movement speed, because you still get the benefits of the increased movement speed if you keep buying it, but the bonus melee damage, but you don't go so fast that your reflexes have to be light speed in order to react to enemy movement because you're moving so quickly towards them. Alright, let's roll and see what we get. It's Wrench again. Alright, so this is again going to be very, very difficult. I think we are going to have to try to redeem ourselves because this is one that I lost with. And the reason this is so tough is that Wrench has very slow attack speed and normally scales your engineering. But of course, Speedy doesn't worry about engineering. And engineering builds often really want to stand still, which you can't, to like stay behind their own turrets, which you can't do when you're playing the Speedy. So we're going to have to see how this works. The Wrench also, because of the way its knockback works, is going to sometimes pull enemies into us, just because of how the knockback direction works. It's not as bad as it is on mobile, where I know that bug is still really annoying for the Wrench, that it like pulls enemies back towards you. But it's definitely a problem for this character. Relatively weak income just because of the slow attack speed of the Wrench. I might just buy attack speed because we need to boost that as much as possible. We obviously get a lot of melee damage. I could also just take some harvesting. I'll probably just take some harvesting to get that going early. And in fact, I'm going to buy more harvesting because the fertilizer will pay for itself very quickly. So this is the only item I buy in the first two shops other than the weapon set we're trying to roll for. If I happen to see fertilizer, I'll always buy it in the first couple waves because it's really powerful. Ugly Tooth wouldn't be awful for this character, but we don't want to reduce our movement speed. So let's roll and buy another Wrench. Coffee is going to be excellent, and then I'm rolling. I was hoping to find another Wrench, but we did not. I should have played away from my turrets there. You can see our attack speed is really what we're suffering from. So that's why I considered a 5% attack speed purchase, and why I was so excited to see the coffee. Our actual attacks should be pretty good since we hit really hard. We'll take the coupon here. That'll help our economy a lot. And then here I'm going to take 5 harvesting. That'll get us to 21 much faster, which is great. And then we're going to roll for more wrenches because we need to get our weapon set online. Lock this wrench, and I'll buy the coffee because I think that'll help my wave clear more. I'm leaving Terrified Onion locked. Yes, it reduces our luck, which is obviously a real downside, but move speed, of course, is so key for the Speedy that we just need to buy any that we see. The main challenge for this is going to be the elites, as always. And I'm going to mostly focus, I think, on just attacking with my wrenches rather than buying engineering, because we get all the melee damage scaling from the Speedy, and I don't really want to focus on building turret damage on this character. I could take max HP. I think I'm going to roll. If I can get one more point of harvesting, then that would get us to the magical 21 mark. I could just take 3% speed here. I could take 5 luck to counteract the luck loss that we're about to have from the Terrified Onion. I think I'm going to roll one more time to see if I find harvesting, which I did, and then here we'll just take the luck. Buy another wrench, buy the Terrified Onion. I will buy Baby Gecko. I think that will help a lot as well. The question is, do I want this pencil? Pencil obviously boosts our engineering, which is just nice for the turrets, but I think I would rather actually just roll past it, and we're just going to focus on building attack speed in terms of scaling our wave clear and not worry at all about boosting the actual turrets. They'll get a decent boost just because we're going to have 6 engineering weapons, so we'll get +5 engineering there, and then we'll probably get some random engineering from things like duct tape. Oops, walked right into that. I definitely need to buy armor, because -3 armor is so much damage, even if we're always moving. One other secret downside of the Speedy and just like moving this fast is when you go towards a consumable and pull it towards you like that, it takes a long time to get to you because you're almost outrunning it. So you don't get the immediate heal if you run past a consumable that other characters would get. Can actually hurt you pretty badly. I could take 6% speed. That would be basically 3 melee damage. I could also just take 4 melee damage, or I could take 8 harvesting. I think it's early enough I'm going to grab the harvesting here, and then here I actually should just take max HP. Our max HP is quite weak, so I do want to increase that. Bag, we do lose speed, so I will... but I'll take that anyways. We'll buy the wrench, and I will buy this turret. We're going to have a decent amount of engineering. We'll buy stuff like Pocket Factory, Lumberjack Shirt, and Sharp Bullet if we see it to boost our turrets. So it's worth getting those anyways. We'll take wrench, and defective steroids is going to be good as well. We mostly need attack speed, but we also need max HP and melee damage, so we'll take that. I'm going to roll past the gambling token and look to lock something good. We'll take the wrench, take the broken mouth for sure, and then I am going to take this book. While it I said I wasn't going to focus on building engineering, it's still a nice boost for our turrets, and it's a unique item for Fairy. It only cost me 14, so I think it's worth buying the book there. So we should have okay income from these next couple waves, because our turrets are going to help out a lot. And we can move pretty quickly from enemy to enemy. I picked up the Gecko because we were going to have all these turrets on the field, and we'll be leaving a lot of materials on the ground if we don't have stuff like Geckos helping out. I put myself in danger there because when you hit 2 movement keys to move in opposite directions, you probably didn't catch it because it was very fast, but basically I hit W and S at the same time to move both up and down at the same time when I was swapping directions. And if you have both of those pressed, it counts as standing still, so you take the -100 armor penalty, which can get you one shot on this character. So just a mechanics thing to avoid. I will take the 6 melee damage. That's just a lot of damage, so we're going to grab that, and then I will buy this. Getting a level 2 turret is nice. That helps a lot with wave clear as well. Buy this and this. And then I'll take the baby elephant. It's not doing much right now, but it's fairly cheap because we get a free reroll, so I think it's worth picking up. We'll buy a wrench here, and then one more reroll, see if I can lock some good stuff. I'll lock another wrench. Eye surgery is also quite good if you have the level 2 turret. It does affect the burning speed of the rank 2 turrets, so it might be worth picking up the eye surgery, but it costs 90, so I just don't think we're going to spend money on that. I'm really hoping to roll into attack speed. We've got both our level 2s in the same place, which is a little bit of an inefficient spawn for us, because the burning damage from them doesn't stack, but at least it means that everything that spawns up there is going to die pretty quickly. I do need to pick a pass up there every once in a while just to pick up materials, but... Also currently have no regeneration of any kind, so I do need to work on that as well. HP regen is going to be important for this character, and we will go regen over lifesteal because, yeah, so there I took double damage because I was moving right and left at the same time, so we took double damage because I had -100 armor. So that's what I was talking about earlier. That's how you just get one shot on this character and die. I'm going to take 2 armor and then take 3 engineering. I think I'm going to roll past that, and we are going to look for other stuff that helps more. I'll take 15 luck. That's going to be really nice. It'll help boost my luck as well. By the wrench, I think Oh, it's possible I should have combined to a level 3 rather than 3 level 2s. Sometimes you don't want lots of level 2 turrets because the damage doesn't stack. Do I want landmines? I think I do. Again, this is a unique if we find fairy, so that's pretty nice. Tardigrade actually pretty interesting for this character because each hit we take is so dangerous. I think I will take the Tardigrade. We'll take the beanie as well, just 2 melee damage and some move speed. And I'm going to pass on the cog. Our percent damage is pretty bad, and I want to boost my wrench attack damage quickly. Do I reroll here to see if I can lock something? Rerolls for 12. I think we'll pass. Tardigrade is good because there are certain elites you need to stand still against. Actually, I think I have the damage to let those spawn, so I shouldn't do that. There's certain elites you need to stand still against, so it's good to have a tardigrade for if you stand still and take a hit, you don't just die immediately. Also, just important that I take my finger all the way off the move key when I'm swapping move keys. I often will leave them both pressed down just as a sort of mechanical shortcut. I don't have a hand cam or anything on my channel, but you'll have to imagine it. But the downside of doing that on this character is that then you count as standing still and can die. We'll take the Mastery for sure. Lure is great. It's obviously an incredible item, but also gives us some regeneration. And then here, I'm just going to take the Dodge, I think, over... Or do I want regeneration? I'm not going to take Engineering, and I don't think I'm going to take Move Speed. We have 31 melee damage. I just don't think we need to boost it. Do I want to start building Dodge or build Regen? I think I'll start building Dodge. Do I want Cyber Ball? This is a little more expensive than when I bought Baby Elephant, and our luck is still fairly low, but I think Cyber Ball will still pay for itself if I can find a little more luck, so I'm going to take that. Here, I'm going to buy this without combining so that we get a level 3 wrench and 2 level 2s rather than 5 level 2s because they don't stack, so we'll do it that way. I'm going to buy Peaceful Bee, because I do want to boost my harvesting, and we'll take the Poisonous Tonic, but I will also throw in a reroll to see if there's something else good that we can get, and there is a Coffee. Now we actually have 17 attack speed, so improved tools would be pretty good for us as well. I'm going to save my money and go to the next wave. All our turrets spawned in the same place, which is pretty bad, honestly, although we do have our laser turret out here holding down the fort. Let's bully this loot alien into the corner. The knockback on wrenches is a real downside when you're trying to kill stuff like loot aliens as well. Normally, it's a core component of engineering builds because the knockback helps keep you alive while your turrets kill stuff, but for this build where our actual wrench attacks are going to be our primary way of killing things, the high knockback is really a problem. I was wondering, I forgot I had landmines for a second there. I was wondering what that explosion was. It's like, did I buy a spicy sauce? No. Making pretty good money, these waves, actually, because we've got so much early harvesting. This build, by the way, is getting entirely carried by that Wave 1 fertilizer that we found. It let us get our harvesting going so quickly. I will take the defective steroids, even though I do need to boost my attack speed. It's still good. We'll take Garden. Garden's a great healing option and will benefit from improved tools if we find it. And then we'll take the Dangerous Bunny. Here, I think I'm just going to buy more dodge. We have 13% dodge, so we can actually get our dodge to a reasonable value pretty quickly. Take the coupon, and then I'm going to buy out this whole shop. Roll again. Plant is going to be great. We need regeneration. I did reduce my regeneration with the Poisonous Tonic, but we still need to buy regeneration, so I'll buy the plant. I'll buy the propeller hat for sure. Do I want plant or weird food going into this next wave? We've got just the lemonade, right? Or did I find a lemonade? No. So we have no consumable healing and no regeneration. I'm going to take the weird food. I think that will more likely help keep us alive. And then let's do a reroll. Lock the wrench, lock the cyber ball, and go to wave 9. So more max HP, more armor. Both of those things would be really nice. And then attack speed. Those are the stats we really care about. this is why you can kind of see it happening here. This is why I actually recommend buying level 2 turrets a lot of the time, even on non-engineering builds. Because even without investing much into engineering, our level 2 turrets are doing a lot of wave clear for us, and we're getting quite a bit more income than most builds would get just because the turrets are helping out. And since we have all the damage scaling from being the Speedy, our wrenches are still doing a lot of extra damage, even though it's a weak weapon for attacks. So normally, like, most characters obviously aren't going to be doing this damage-based wrench style, but the level 2 turret item that you can buy fills the same role as all these turrets that we have, and is pretty good, actually. Very happy to get Leather Vest. Even though we need max HP, this is 2 stats we really want, and it's just a great item. And we'll take more dodge. We're actually up to 29% dodge already. Wow, a level 4 engineering for 5 engineering is tempting, but I think I need to take the max HP. The 5 engineering will not significantly improve my wave clear, and the max HP definitely will. 2 wrenches. Yeah, I guess we're just buying out this whole shop. Do I want to go to a level 4 wrench or 3 level 3s? I think the level 4 will actually help with our wave clear more. The level 4 wrench is really nice. Just a lot of extra damage. Then we'll take the Cyber Ball and roll. Pocket Factory is great. Baby with a Beard is also pretty good, even though we don't have any ranged damage. Oh no, yeah, I guess we have -7 range damage, so never mind. We're not going to take Baby with a Beard. It does trigger off of our kills with our engineering weapons, but no, that's just not a great item for us. I'll take the Pocket Factory though, and I'll take the Bait, and I'll take the Tentacle. Do a reroll here. And then Blindfold. Yep, we need more dodge. I actually will take Dynamite. We have the explosive turrets, so that will boost that. We'll take Wrench. And then I'm not going to take Cog. So we're doing okay, I would say. We've got pretty good defensive stats. I'm going to take a lot of hits here. No, actually, just lost my Tardigrade. Very happy with the Tardigrade purchase, actually. Not an item I usually value very highly, but in this case, when every hit is so much damage, I think it has really worked out well. Or when every hit where we happen to be in the, 10th of a second where I'm standing still or holding down 2 buttons at once is tons of damage, so it's really worth trying to negate that. Now that I have Pocket Factory, I can also consider trying to build more heavily into engineering, just because we'll have more turrets on the field. But I think I'm pretty happy with just trying to kill stuff with our wrenches. We're hitting for 55 with a 102 damage criticals, which is pretty good at this stage. I am going to take the Scared Sausage. It's not going to do anything for us right now, but it's only 13. It's a unique if we find Fairy, and there's a chance we end up doing some elemental damage stuff. Do I want max HP or regen here? I think I want the max HP. And then, interesting choice here. I could take 15 luck, which wouldn't be bad, although we're getting to the stage where our luck is lowering in value. I could also take 7% crit chance. The wrench criticals are worth a lot of damage. I think I'm going to take that. I'd like to build my damage up a little bit, so I'm trying to work on that. I'm going to buy everything in this shop as well, but I guess what we're going to do is to get 2 level 3s rather than have 4 level 2s. Buy the Blindfold, Dynamite, and Sharp Bullet. Sharp Bullet obviously plays well with the wrenches, and then we'll roll again, upgrade to another one, and this is awesome. It gives us engineering and regeneration, and caps our speed. Shackles is actually a perfect item for this character, because we can continue to benefit from the melee damage scaling from Speedy, while not actually getting too fast to be able to react to what's going on. Glad I rerolled there, because we got that Fertilizer, and we'll lock the Insanity. That's going to be a good one for us as well, and then go on to the next wave. I should keep in mind that I can profitably buy at least a little bit of elemental damage, and this might be a Strange Book game if we end up buying elemental damage and see Strange Book, because that could give us a reasonable amount of extra scaling off of our engineering items for free. Not for free, but for cheap. Trying to clear that loot alien. We did finally manage to do so. Capping our speed at 37 was great, because now we are much less likely to just accidentally run into a bunch of enemies. The human behind the keyboard, of course, can only react so quickly. So while more move speed is technically just always better, at a certain point it's going to outpace your reflexes, and so you need to play around that. We'll take 10 luck and minus 2% damage. I do need to boost my percent damage here quite badly, actually. But I guess I'll take 3 flat melee, or do I want 5 crit chance? Because basically I could take this, it's 3 flat melee, so it's sort of a 1.5 level melee upgrade. I think I'll take the crit chance, actually. Improved tools is awesome. We need the attack speed, and we also benefit massively from increasing the speed of our, the attack speed of our constructs. And then we will take shackles and insanity and roll. Another coffee. I've got to find some percent damage. This is kind of wild that we've found so little. In fact, I'm gonna... No, I can't reduce my engineering with the ritual, and we don't need the lifesteal, but our minus 12% damage is so poor. I think ritual's still bad, but it's possible I should just be taking it there. A tree would be really nice for us. Just getting more pocket factory turrets on the field would be really good. Taking a lot of hits here, so I have to be careful. I also stood still there very briefly. That is another thing about playing the Speedy, is just that your reflexes are going to be off. If you're anything like me, and if you're watching this video, there's a decent chance that you learned a lot of your habits from me, so it's very possible that you are. You stand still a lot more than you think you do. I really want another baby gecko or like Sif's relic, something like that, because we're leaving a decent amount of materials on the ground. This is really going to hurt because we lose 6% damage, but I'm still going to take small magazine. We have improved tools, so it's a big boost to our constructs, any attack speed we get. And then... do I need the percent damage more or the regeneration more? I think I need the level 2% damage more. Alright, Cyclops Worm solves a lot of our problems. We're at least back to 0% damage, which is better. Take that and take the wrench. Do I want... I guess I want a second level 4. Campfire costs me 1 melee damage, but gets me 2 regeneration and 2 elemental damage, which is reasonable for the scared sausage we have. I think that might actually be worth it. We also get another free reroll. So I'll take that. I'm not going to take the black belt. I'll lock the mastery, and then I'm going to roll. And we could take wisdom here. I don't think it's going to be good. We could take wheat. I don't think that's particularly necessary this late. So I think we'll just take mastery. Big attack speed items like Retromation's hoodie would be really nice. More dodge would be really good as well. We started building a lot of dodge early, but haven't seen the option to take much dodge since then. So we're still sitting around 30%, which is kind of an awkward number, because it's enough that you really want to build more dodge, but not enough that you can rely on it to actually help keep you alive very easily. .30 dodge is kind of the break point, I feel like, where dodge goes from being something that you invest in to something that actually helps. So we would like to hit more dodge pretty soon to turn our investment into a profit. And I go pick up all these materials here. Maybe I should have taken the wisdom. I'm not normally a wisdom fan, but the low percent damage at the start of the wave isn't that bad because we have the turrets clearing stuff for us, and then we need percent damage in the end of the wave. Maybe that would have been the pick. I don't know. I'll take Lumberjack Shirt. That's going to be good, obviously, because it helps our constructs break trees. And then we'll take a Mastery here. We'll roll again. We will upgrade our Wrench. Yeah, I think I would rather have 3 level 2s, and we'll just no longer have level 1s. Now that it's not a free reroll, I'm not going to take the Campfire, but I will roll. I'll take Sad Tomato. That's going to be a lot of extra healing for us, and that's great. Barricade, not exactly a synergistic item with Speedy, aside from just being a trash item in general. And then let's roll again. Another level 2 Wrench is good. A little muscly dude is great. We need more HP. And I think we will again pass on the wheat. Just spending a lot on harvesting at this stage I don't think is good. So now I've got like 20 regen, so if we find just a little more regen, we'll be in great shape. Walked into an attack there. Did get a dodge. I'm looking for percent damage. I'm looking for armor. I'm looking for dodge. Those are the stats we care about the most, although maximum HP is pretty close behind. This build is coming together, I would say, pretty well, considering that it's a relatively weak class weapon combination, but honestly this build has been much more fun than it was to play last time. And we made 672 materials that wave. When it doesn't cost me anything, I think we need the percent damage badly enough. I'll take the ritual, I'll recycle White Flag, of course, and yep, more attack speed. And here, 6 melee damage. We've got so much melee damage already, but maybe I should take it anyways. I could also roll for attack speed. I could roll for percent damage. I could roll for max HP. I think we'll just take the 6 melee damage. Just continue to make sure that our attacks are actually killing stuff. Compass is great. Gives me some melee damage and engineering at the same time. So we'll take that. I guess I'll do this. Maybe I should have combined my 2 level 3s and had 2 level 2s as well. Fairy is an awesome find here, of course. We are very happy to see that. This is going to be 20 regeneration for us, a little more than 20 regeneration. Do I take glasses just for 1 regeneration? I don't think so. Do I take small magazine because we have improved tools? I do think so. Any attack speed we can buy is really valuable. No, I think we're going to pass on that still. We need the percent damage more. Coupon will still pay for itself for sure, and then let's go with another leveled turret over the compass, though we'll buy the compass next round. So now we've got a bunch of level 4 turrets and a sharp bullet, and level 4 turret synergizes super well with sharp bullet because you get an explosion every time it hits something, so when it pierces through 2 things, you get double explosions off of each shot. Basically, doubles the attacks that they do. And then we have our bonus attack speed from improved tools. So our engineering items are really helping out. Our wrenches are still doing good damage as well. The one downside, as it always is on the Speedy, is our very, very poor defensive stats, because whenever we stand still, we take double damage. And we just haven't been able to build enough armor even when we're moving. You generally have to assume that you're just taking double damage on every attack on this character, so you should just try to build a lot of dodge and HP to circumvent that. Here I'm going to take crit chance. I think that's the best find. I could also roll for dodge or health. Maybe I should roll for dodge or health. Or attack speed, or armor. Actually, I'm going to take 3 armor. Let's buy the compass, buy the baby elephant, and buy the wrench. Get to another level 3 wrench, and then roll. I will buy another tardigrade, and I think I will buy Triangle of Power. The amount of damage that the amount of hits we take is not significant, and 20% damage is a huge bonus to us, so I'll take Triangle of Power. We have double tardigrade to protect it as well. We'll lock the snail, and I have the dynamite, and this actually does a lot of damage. Yeah, I'll take the spicy sauce, and we need max HP anyways. Another moment where I switched direction and was standing still for like half a second, which is enough to die on this character. That's why the tardigrades are really paying off, I think. I don't actually need to go to the right side of the arena in this setup, because all my turrets spawned over there. They should clear everything that spawns out on that side. Triangle of Power, I think, was a great buy. A very situational item, but in this case it's working out phenomenally because we needed the percent damage, and we have double tardigrade to protect it. Plus, I'm still hoping to buy some dodge, which helps protect it more, of course. We'll see. The elite is what I'm really scared of, because elites can just one-shot you. We'll recycle candle. I guess I'll take 3 armor here, just because it's a level 3 upgrade. I can take Weird Ghost. We have a Sad Tomato, and we have double tardigrade, so we shouldn't die. And we do need max HP, so again, we're just going to buy out this whole shop. Take our free reroll. Do I take a book here? I think I do. We've got one already, so it's not a regen, but a little more engineering is actually pretty useful to us anyways. And then I'll roll. Gentle Alien, still very good, of course. And do I want to reroll again? I think I do. I think we can do pretty well here. Power Generator, an incredible find, of course. This is a core item on this character, and we'll solve our percent damage problem single-handedly. Again, if we're over speed cap, this still gets the full benefit. And I will also take Ugly Tooth. That's going to help a lot against the elite coming up. Not to mention that our turrets apply the slow, so. All the enemies on the field should be slowed all the time when we have the Ugly Tooth. Alright, took 1 damage there, or one hit, but no damage yet. This is where our damage is starting to fall off a lot, even though I built damage pretty aggressively. Our actual weapon attacks are falling off a bit, but the power generator we have locked in the shop should solve a lot of those problems. I really like the Speedy because it's okay, we took one damage, so we've taken a Triangle of Power hit, or one hit, 2 hits. We're down 4% damage, but still, obviously, it's like paying for itself very well. Let's take the power generator, buy a wrench. We're gonna roll past the missile, I think. We need the attack speed for our constructs. I think I will take another Triangle of Power. Do I want that over a metal going into this next wave, though? 1 armor and 1 melee damage, 3% or 6% damage, and some max HP, or the bonus damage from the triangle. I think the triangle will help more, so I'm going to buy that, lock the metal, and then we're going to go fight the elite. And I think the double triangle build will be enough damage to help me kill this thing. The fact that I have double tardigrade, so I can play much more aggressively as well, without putting myself in danger, is very useful. This is an elite. It's hard not to take any hits against, though, so because it spams out these shots, and every hit I take is worth minus 4% damage, so I do have to be careful there. But we were able to DPS it down thanks to the very hard-hitting weapon attacks, while my turrets kind of cleared everything else out. Honestly, this build came together really well. I think just focusing on actually hitting things with weapons was really the key. I think last time I focused more on trying to be an engineering build, because we rolled wrenches, and just focusing on using our actual wrench attacks made a big difference here. Sure, I'll take another landmines, and yeah, I'll take a jetpack. That's awesome. Gives us 40 4% dodge, which is way better. Do I want luck or do I want max HP? I think it's late enough. I'm just going to take the 6 max HP. We will upgrade our wrench. Buy a medal. I could buy mushroom. It's worth 4 regeneration. I think that's probably worth it. We don't have one yet. And then riposte is going to be good. This is another way to deal a bunch of damage, and we have decent dodge, so I'll take that for sure. Then we'll roll. Toolbox, I don't think we're going to take. Even though it's worth 6 engineering, it decreases the attack speed of our weapons too much. We will upgrade this wrench, and I will buy the head injury. Still would love just more dodge. Retromation's hoodie would be kind of the ideal find here as well. Just massively increase the attack speed of all of our constructs. And not just attack speed, also spawn speed of landmines and the speed at which the garden poops out consumables. Something I've been trying to do more in my... I was thinking, you know, I said poop there, obviously. Something I've been trying to do more in my videos is avoid swearing, except when the mood really takes me. Just because I want to keep these things relatively kid-friendly. We're going to pick up the glasses. It's just worth 1 regeneration, and then... we are going to maybe take the elemental damage. Nah, I'm just going to roll for something better. We can do better for sure. I'll take the dodge. 5 regeneration would be great, but we have 51 already, so the dodge is going to be nice. Bloody Hand, unfortunately, we cannot take. It's one that I would like, but we have double triangle of power, and I have been burned before, so we're not going to do that. We will do this, buy a wrench, buy a claw tree. Just the crit chance, I think, is going to be a big deal. Very happy to find a broken mouth as well. Do I buy 2 melee damage on the Terrified Onion? Yeah, probably. We'll just buy the move speed items for the melee damage. We'll buy the compass. And then do I want weird food? I would lose 2 dodge, which does hurt my riposte, but also gives me consumable healing. I think this will be more likely to keep me alive than not having it, so I'll just buy it, and then we are going to go to wave 20. Instantly tanking a hit there. I'm going to be trying to focus down the octopus guy. And this is where this character gets really challenging, because you really want to be able to stand still for a lot of these attacks to properly dodge the boss's damage output. But we're not allowed to on this character. Luckily, my percent dodge is good, and I will say I got pretty lucky on percent dodges there. I think I tanked like 10 hits, and actually only like 4 of them went through with 50% dodge. So we did get a little bit lucky there at the end, but we managed to clear the elites very quickly thanks to our very high damage and our explosive turrets just killing everything. Finding the shackles was great. I don't think we'd have been able to make this work with 78 move speed if we actually were moving that fast. I just don't think that my reflexes are good enough to handle move speed of that magnitude. And obviously a lot of other stuff went well in this run. Finding a fertilizer in our very first wave really carried the run. We got so much money from harvesting, so even when we were having relatively weak income, the fertilizer helped a lot. 5 coffees, of course, is incredible for any character, but especially when we got the improved tools and the pocket factory and everything. We found a bag, which was worth 315, which is pretty good as well. The baby elephants and cyber balls, I think those did work out. They just added a bunch of extra wave clear to the game. The tentacle didn't work out that well, although I did decrease my crit chance a lot near the end of the game. Riposte actually did 4,000 damage, which is not bad for that item either. So overall, I think this was a really clean run. I think this is the right strategy if you're going to try a wrench Speedy yourself. It defeated me once before, but not this time. Alright, my friends, I hope that you enjoyed this video, and of course, as always, if you have, feel free to leave a comment like the video. Both of those things help me out a ton with the algorithm, and I'm excited to see what the next step for Brotato is. I think we're getting very close to the announcement, which will hopefully be an expansion or an update. So I'm going to keep putting out these videos, and then we'll see what comes next. All right, my friends, cheers. I'll catch you next time.